Hello everyone and welcome to this new football news update of the week. We begin in France, where Strasbourg secured an important victory on the pitch of Rijeka, winning 2-1 in the first leg of the Conference League round of 16. The striker Panicelli made an immediate impact by scoring after only 72 seconds of play. With that goal, he reached his 18th goal of the season, an impressive performance that his coach wanted to praise after the match. The manager explained that the staff tries to protect him whenever possible. That is why David came on during the game to help him a bit and manage the workload across the 3 competitions the club has been playing. The coach also described Panicelli as a true model of professionalism and said he has the greatest respect for him. He even added that if he had to buy a Racing Strasbourg jersey, he would choose one with Panicelli's name on the back. Now let's move to Monaco. The club from the Principality will now only focus on the league since it has already been eliminated from the other competitions. However, only a few weeks ago the atmosphere around the team was very tense. After a heavy 6-1 defeat against Real Madrid and another loss 3-1 against Lorient, the Monaco squad decided to organize an internal meeting to clear the air. Folarin Balogun later explained that this meeting was a key moment for the team. It gave the players the opportunity to speak openly and look for solutions together. According to him, the discussion was very positive and helped the group regain confidence and turn things around. Shortly after that meeting, the players also organized a team-building moment outside the pitch to strengthen the relationships within the squad. Since then, the results have clearly improved. Monaco has collected 17 points in the last 7 league matches. A tactical change to a 3-4-2-1 system, with Denis Zakaria repositioned in defense, helped stabilize the team. In addition, the winter arrivals of Vladarčić and Simon Adingra added more quality and depth to the squad. Up front, Folarin Balogun is currently in excellent form, scoring 5 goals in his last 5 matches. At the same time, Magnus Akliush continues to play a key role in Monaco's attack. Under contract until 2028, the big question now is whether he will remain at Monaco next season. When asked about his future in a press conference, the French attacking midfielder chose to remain cautious. He explained that the most important thing for him right now is to enjoy playing football, to be happy on the pitch, and to give back the trust Monaco has shown him. He also wants to continue improving and becoming more decisive for the team. For him, talking about anything else at this stage simply does not make sense. Still in France, but this time off the field, a small conflict has appeared between 2 important figures in European football. The president of La Liga, Javier Tebas, recently gave an interview in which he criticized the lack of stability in French football. According to him, major changes would be needed to restore competitiveness in the league. These comments were not appreciated by the president of the French Professional Football League, Vincent Lebrun. Lebrun quickly responded by saying that everyone is free to express their opinion, but that the governance of French football is not the concern of Javier Tebas. He also reminded that the league, the clubs, and all the actors involved in French football are already working on their own reforms and do not need lessons from outside. He even suggested that the Spanish football authorities should instead focus on the recurring racist incidents happening in some stadiums in Spain, which he described as serious and unacceptable. Let's now move to Spain, where a potential transfer situation is attracting a lot of attention. Barcelona is still interested in Atletico Madrid striker Julian Alvarez. After the victory against Tottenham in the Champions League, the Argentine forward himself left some uncertainty about his future by saying that many things could still happen. According to several Spanish reports, his profile is highly appreciated by Barcelona's sporting management. He is particularly valued for his mobility, his ability to combine with teammates, and his strong finishing. These qualities could help prepare the team for life after Robert Lewandowski, who will soon be 38 years old. However, the main obstacle remains financial. Barcelona must respect the strict salary cap rules imposed by La Liga and does not want to spend €100 million to sign a new center forward. In other words, the interest is real, but seeing Julian Alvarez in Barcelona may still take time. At Barcelona, Joan Laporta has also been very active in the media as the club approaches an important election period. The president, who is a candidate for re-election, has been speaking about several major topics. He mentioned the future installation of a roof at Camp Nou planned for 2027 and also addressed the well-known Negreira case that has surrounded the club in recent months. Laporta also spoke about the departure of young talent Dro Fernandez, considered one of the club's promising prospects. The player left Barcelona during the winter to join Paris Saint-Germain for around €8 million. Laporta admitted that he still has not fully accepted this move. According to him, it was a betrayal from the player's agent and felt like a stab in the back for the club. Now turning to Real Madrid, The return of Kylian Mbappé to the pitch is getting closer. The Spanish coach recently shared positive updates about the French star's physical condition. Although Mbappé will not be available for the upcoming match, his recovery is progressing well. The medical staff and fitness team created a detailed plan to ensure he returns in the best possible condition. The club hopes he will soon be ready, potentially for the trip to Manchester and for the important match against Atletico Madrid. Mbappé himself also gave a positive signal on social media. In an Instagram story, he shared images of himself training at Real Madrid's training center. He looked sharp and comfortable with the ball, even taking a few shots on goal during the session. Another interesting story concerns the finalissima match between Argentina and Spain. The game was expected to be played at the Santiago Bernabéu Stadium in Madrid, but according to several reports, the Argentine Federation is not comfortable with that idea. They believe that playing the match in Spain would give an advantage to the Spanish national team. Because of this, other cities such as Lisbon and London are now being considered as alternative venues. In England, the situation is becoming complicated for Chelsea after the heavy defeat against Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League. The decisions of coach Liam Rosenior are now under strong criticism. Many people questioned his choice to start goalkeeper Philippe Jorgensen instead of the usual starter Robert Sanchez. The Danish goalkeeper made several costly mistakes during the match, which played a major role in Chelsea's defeat. Some observers believe that Chelsea actually played well in parts of the game, but the defensive errors and goalkeeper mistakes completely changed the outcome. Having arrived only in January, Rosenior is already facing serious questions about his management and will need positive results quickly to regain confidence. Finally, Chelsea also announced an important piece of official news. The club confirmed that Reece James has extended his contract until 2032. The English right-back, who is now the team's captain, received a strong sign of trust from the club with this long-term extension. To finish, let's talk about a remarkable scene involving Strasbourg supporters. Around 400 fans traveled all the way to Croatia to support their team against Rijeka. The unusual detail was that the away supporters section was surrounded by metal fences, making it look like they were inside a cage during the entire match. Despite this situation, the Strasbourg fans kept cheering and supporting their team for the full 90 minutes. That's all for today's football news update. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon for more football stories.